أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ya Ahlul Qur'an. I hope and pray that you all are in the best state of health and iman. Ameen. Alhamdulillah. So today inshallah, let's learn the third page of Surah Al-Kahf, okay? Consisting only of 4 ayahs, ayah number 19, 20, 21 and 22, okay? From ayah number 19 to 22 inshallah. But the ayahs are lengthy. Yes. Let's begin inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وكذلك بعثناهم ليتساءلوا بينهم قال قائل منهم كم لبثتم قالوا لبثنا يوما أو بعض يوم قالوا ربكم أعلم بما لبثتم فابعثوا أحدكم بورقكم هذه إلى المدينة فلينظر أيها أزكى طعاما فليأتكم برزق منه وليتلطف ولا يشعرن بكم أحدا.
Let's learn the Tajweed rulings. Bismillah. وَكَذَلِكَ, not كَذَلِكَ, no buzzing sound. وَكَذَلِكَ بَعَثْنَاهُم, not ba'a, okay? It's hamza, and also don't just merge it and make it basna, no. Ba'athna. Sa again, no whistling sound. You can see this, the letter the and the sa, they are of same makhraj, okay? Tip of the tongue should touch the corners of your upper front teeth. The, sa, same makhraj but different sifat. وَكَذَلِكَ بَعَثْنَاهُم, na to count. Hum, mim sakin with just idhar, no extra on. لِيَتَسَاءَلُوا بَيْنَهُمْ, لِيَتَسَاءَلُوا. This is the mad due to hamza. There are 3 mads due to hamza. Mad al-wajib muttasil, where hamza is in the same word following the alif waw ya maddiya or alif waw ya mad saghira, okay? That is standing kasra, standing fatha or inverted dhamma. And if the hamza and the huruf al-mad is a different word, then there comes two mads there. That is mad al-jaiz munfasil and mad al-sila kubra. Mad al-sila sughra followed by hamza will become mad al-sila kubra, okay? You have to remember this. Whatever is the case, when there is the mad due to hamza, you have to stretch it for 4 count. That is simple and easy ruling, okay? When you see a huruf al-mad followed by hamza, either in a same word or in a different, you have to stretch it for 4 haraka. لِيَتَسَاءَلُوا, lu to haraka, bainahum, not baina, bainahum, okay? Bainahum. قال قائل منهم, قال, not خال, and also not قال, it is a qaf, okay? Heavier and with the last part of your tongue touching your upper soft palate. قال, and this lam is only for 1 count, not qala, just qala. Qailum. Qa, again you can see alif mad followed by hamza in the same word. Mad due to hamza, mad al wajib muttasil, 4 count stretching. Tanween followed by mim, that is the letter of idgham, right? You have to do 2 haraka gunna, merging them. Qailum minhum. This noon sakin and this mim sakin both are pronounced with izhar, no extra gunna. Minhum, that's it, not minhum, okay? Minhum. Kam labistum, here also just izhar, kam labistum. Labis again, no whistling sound, okay? Stop here due to this sign of waqf al-mutlaq, absolute stopping. No need to continue there, better you stop here as well. Bainahum, and here in the word labithtum. Both the places with idhar shafawi you will stop. No extra ghunna. قالوا قا heavy lu to haraka labithna tha again no whistling sound labithna stretch it yawman not yawman it is a yaw yawman man see you can see tanween or nun sakin followed by throat letters like here there is hamza and in this word see in the word minhum nun sakin followed by a throat letter the letter pronounced with your throat so this in this case you will not do any extra gunna it will be just izhar okay here also yawman not yawman just yawman أو بعض أو not O it is vowel أو بعض ض heavier عين clear بعض يوم while stopping here you will do mad which is due to temporary sukoon called as mad al-leen okay there are two temporary sukoon mad one is mad al-arid lis-sukoon another is mad al-leen and here you will do mad al-leen stretching it for either 2 count 4 count or 6 count we will keep it for yawm in this way okay قالوا ربكم قالوا both to count قالوا ربكم raw heavy again you can see mim sakin no extra gunna on mim sakin is done only in two cases when it is followed by either ba or mim okay if not then if any other Arabic letters except that ba and mim then you just have to do idhar al-shafawi rabbukum a'lamu ain not alamu a'lamu today's lesson you will find many ains with harakat with sakin so this is a lesson where you will correct your ains okay inshallah a'lamu bima labistum just like in the previous lesson you all corrected your letters with without any whistling sound right those letters are sa va and zal even in this lesson you will find those letters but alhamdulillah you all recited it well in your previous lesson here you have to be careful with the letter ain in this lesson okay inshallah in this way if you take your one or two mistake for each lesson that you will correct these mistakes in this specific lesson then that will be much better okay inshallah أعلم بما لبثتم لبث again sa with a no whistling sound stop here due to وقف المطلق فابعثوا أحدكم قلقلة عين again clear it okay not فبع okay فابعثوا with no whistling sound and you can see here wow maddiya followed by hamza in a separate word stretch it for 4 count فابعثوا أحدكم أحد not أهد أهد is wrong it is أح with a sharpness أحدكم now you can see this mim sakin is followed by the letter ba so what you do ikhfa shafawi that is hiding that sound of mim by closing your lips little lightly not so tight hold them lightly press it and pronounce mim by hiding its sound in the nasal cavity like أحدكم بورقكم okay بورقكم ra kasra is light the qaf should be pronounced correctly بورقكم no extra gunna on mim izhar shafawi هذه إلى المدينة ha this is a ha with a blunt sound not this ha of the word ahada okay هذه zal no buzzing sound okay no whistling sound هذه you can see this is the mad which I just said that is madal sila kubra when you see that standing kasra or inverted dhamma on ha the ha of pronoun then ha dhamir we say this if you see that then what you should do is you will pronounce it for 2 haraka okay if you see kasra standing kasra or inverted dhamma only then if you see just dhamma and kasra make it 1 count so this special mad is called as mad al sila sughra when it is followed by hamza then it is called as mad al sila kubra then you will stretch it for 4 count just like mad due to hamza because standing kasra or ya sughra is followed by alif hamza in the next word okay for haraka mad due to hamza هذه إلى المدينة ilal not ila or not ilal because due to hamzatul wasl the mad gets cancelled alif makhsura ilal Madinati, easy word. Madinati. If you stop here due to the break in your breath, you will convert that ta marbuta into ha. Madinah. In this way, okay? إلى المدينة فلينظر فلينظر إخفاء. That dha is a heavy letter but with no buzzing sound. When you do ikhfa, even that ikhfa, the nasalization will also sound a little heavier due to the heaviness of the dha. It will have its strength, okay? Dha. فَلْيَنظُرْ ظُرْ, not ذُرْ. It is a ظُ, heavy. Ra sakin is also heavy due to dhamma before it. فَلْيَنظُرْ أَيُّهَا أَزْكَى. Ayyu, not ayyu. Ayyu. Okay, just like if I say in English, how do you pronounce this? A, Y, U. You just say ayu, ayu, right? But when I add a with the double y and then you give a little stress on that yeah, right? Ayu. Just like that it should be ayyuha azka. Again you can see alif madya followed by hamza in a separate word, not same word, but yeah, whatever it is the case, you have to remember when mad is followed by hamza in the same word or in a separate word, you will have to stretch it for 4 count or 5 count. There is a, I mean, choice of either stretching it 4 or 5, but we will keep 4 inshallah. Ayyuha azka. Az, that is a za with a sifat of safir, the whistle, okay, buzzing sound. Azka, kafatu haraka, ta'aman, ta, heavier, ta, okay. Ain clear, ta'aman falyatikum. Here ikhfa, man, in this way, hiding the sakin, noon sakin or tanween in your nasal cavity. طعاما فليأتكم. يأتكم hamza with a jerk, okay? فليأتكم برزق منه. فَلْيَأْتِكُمْ, this meme sakin is followed by ba, again ikhfa shifawi, okay, just like in this word ahadakum biwariqikum, here also فَلْيَأْتِكُمْ بِرِزْقٍ, okay, ikhfa shifawi, 2 count gunna. بِرِزْقِ, this is biriz, za with a buzzing sound or sifat of safir, and ra kasra is light. Birizqim, again gunna because tanween followed by meme idgham, right? The letters of yarmalun, where meme you have to do idgham ma'al gunna, idgham with gunna. Birizqim minhu, no extra gunna idhar. وَلْيَتَلَطَّفْ وَلْيَتَلَطَّفْ, ta heavier. وَلْيَتَلَطَّفْ ولا يشعرن بكم أحدا. ولا لام فتح حركة. ولا يشعرن عين clear عي. يشعرن را heavier. نون مشدد 2 count غنة. بكم أحدا. بكم ميم ساكن no extra غنة. أحدا will become بكم أحدا. okay, مد العوض rolling.
إنهم إن يظهروا عليكم يرجموكم أو يعيدوكم في ملتهم ولن تفلحوا إذا أبدا.
إنهم نون مشدد 2 count غنة nasalization. ميم ساكن no extra غنة. Don't say هم, okay. إنهم إن يظهروا إن, this is the إدغام مع الغنة 2 حركة غنة. إن يظهروا, the should have heaviness, no buzzing sound, and the flow, a little flow with sakina, as we have seen in our advanced classes that when the letters are in the sakin state, they're divided into 3 different categories depending upon the time or the duration they are pronounced in the sakin state. One is shidda, they are the huruf of qalqala and hamza and ta and kaf, okay. So what we do is we pronounce them little quickly, like ab, up. But when it comes to the tawasut letters, we pronounce them little less, I mean, will give them more time than the letters of shidda, okay. These letters are lin umar. But these after that there is another category called rikhaba. All the other letters of Arabic except the letters of shidda and tawasut comes under those, and dha is one among them. So don't give any jerk on it like in yadharu. No, you have to give a little time on the letters of rikhaba. Yadharu, and also make it heavy, but don't make ya heavy. Don't pronounce ya heavy like a yo. No. Yav, not yav. Okay. يظهروا raw heavier, and for two haraka stretch it. يظهروا عليكم not alay. علي I sound. عليكم يرجموكم ra sakin also heavy. Okay. يرجموكم أو أو يعيدوكم أو there is a vowel here, make that sound clear. أو not o. يعيدوكم عين again. يعيدو to count. Okay. يعيدوكم في ملتهم في to حركة ملتهم ha clearly with the last part of the throat, and also all the meme sakins here are with the dhar shifawi. In the first word in alaykum, here also yarjumukum or yu'idukum, everywhere millatihim meme sakin is with izhar ash-shafawi. Okay, just izhar, no extra gunna. ملتهم ولن تفلحوا ولن إخفاء ولن تفلحوا very sharp تفلحوا إذا أبدا. Here you can see Waw Madhya is followed by Hamza in a separate word. Mad due to Hamza, Mad al Jaa is Munfasil. Stretch it for 4 count. Tuflihu Idhan Abada. Idhan, not Izan. Idhan with no buzzing sound. Idhan, and also no extra gunna. Abada. Abadan becomes Abada. Okay.
وكذلك أعثرنا عليهم ليعلموا أن وعد الله حق وأن الساعة لا ريب فيها إذ يتنازعون بينهم أمرهم فقالوا ابنوا عليهم بنيانا ربهم أعلم بهم قال الذين غلبوا على أمرهم لنتخذن عليهم مسجدا.
Okay. وكذلك أعثرنا وكذلك not the أعثرنا عين not همزة ثا with no whistling sound. Raw sakin will be heavier as it has fatha before it. Stretch this noon 2 count. أعثرنا عليهم not عليهم. This word also came many times in the lesson, right? Pronounce it clearly, not alay. عليهم ليعلموا أن. Again letter Ain, as I said earlier, the letter Ain is in many places here. Many letters are there, but I'm focusing on the common mistakes students do. Okay, the letter Ain with fatha, dhamma, kasra, and sometimes the letter before it will be either heavy or light, right? So you have to be very careful there, inshallah. ليعلموا okay, ليعلموا. Wa mad followed by hamza in a separate word. Mad al jaz munfasil. Stretches for 4 count. ليعلموا أن nun mushaddad 2 count غنة. But don't stretch it like anna. Okay, it's just an. وعد الله وعد not wada وعد. Okay, وعد الله لام الجلالة will be heavier due to this fatha before it. Okay, وعد الله حق. Ha very sharp, and the qaf has tashdid, right? Put a stress on it. While reciting, I had stopped here due to the break in my breath, right? As you can stop here at this end of the line, but if you stop anywhere, you have to follow the waqf rulings. Okay, here as I stopped, I did a strong qalqala because with tashdeed, the huruf al qalqala will sound little stronger, like wa'adallahi haqq, not the haqq. Haqq, that is a light. Okay, that is the lightest qalqala, that is called as qalqala as-sughra. This is a kubra, that should be wa'adallahi haqq. Okay, but we are not going to stop even though we stopped due to any reason. That can be the break in your breath, a common reason, but you have to go back again. Anna wa'adallahi haqqun, idgham, haqqun wa anna sa'ata, wa anna nun mushaddad to count gunna connected to the scene, and ain should be clear. But if you stop here due to your break in the breath, then you should say wa anna sa'ah. Ta marbuta converts into ha sakina. But still again you'll have to go back and recite, right? Wa anna sa'ata la rayba fiha. La to count, rayba not rayba, ra is heavy, rayba fiha, fiha two to count. Okay, you can stop here as there is a sign of qaf and also jim. Qaf means to stop, jim means waqf al jaiz, better you can stop, permissible stopping. Okay, فيها two to count. إذ يتنازعون, إذ not is. Okay, no صفة of صفير. إذ يتنازعون, this is the letter za with the whistling sound, that is the za buzzing sound. I'm saying both whistling and buzzing because in Arabic there is only one word, that is safir, which is used for the whistle. Okay, in Urdu we say CT. This buzzing is the extra word in English we use for whistle, because even that z kind of sound, buzzing sound, is also a kind of a whistle, right? But just to make it easy for you to know how to sound this z, I say the buzzing sound. But if you convert the safir meaning into English, exact meaning will be just whistle. Okay, but yeah, this has some kind of buzz sound, right? That's why I say buzzing sound. إذ يتنازعون, عين again, very clear. إذ يتنازعون. This is the lesson of Ain for all of you. Okay, I'm telling this again and again because in the next lesson when you're reciting this to me, focus on your Ains, because it is with fatha, dhamma, kasra, mad, with sakin. All of it is in this lesson, and this is the best lesson for you to correct it. As you have seen many places, changing that ain into hamza changes the meaning completely, right? And the meaning will be sometimes very much bad. Alim becomes alim, that is too bad, right? I'm not saying like bad, but yeah, that gives a very wrong mistake. It will be like haram as well, right? So you have to be careful. إذ يتنازعون بينهم, not بينهم, بينهم أمرهم, both the places, بينهم أمرهم. There are three إظهار الشفوي, no extra غنة. بينهم أمرهم, raw heavy. فقالوا بنوا, فقا heavier. This is actually the word فقالوا. You can see waw mad here, but there is no sakin on waw mad, just to indicate that when you connect to this hamzatul wasl, this waw mad will get cancelled. But if you stop here due to the break in your breath, then you will recite it for two haraka only. Even though there is no sakin, you will say qalu. Okay, like إذ يتنازعون بينهم أمرهم فقالوا. But while connecting, فقالوا بنوا عليهم بنيانا, فقالوا بنوا. Okay, with the qalqala, this is the word ibnu. But while connecting, it will be فقالوا بنوا, no to haraka, عليهم, not عليهم, عليهم. Here mim sakin is followed by ba, so you should do that ghunna, ikhfa shafawi. عليهم bunyana. What is this bunyana? Anybody knows from your basic tajweed? Bunyanun, sinwanun, qinwanun, ad-dunya. 4 words where there is the chance of idgham as noon sakin is followed by the yarmalun letters waw and ya, but still we don't do idgham. Why? Because the noon sakin is followed by idgham letter in a same word, not a separate word, right? And there are only 4 words in the Quran Because usually see when noon sakin is followed by ya, what we do is idgham. Like in the previous ayah we saw in yadhharu, right? In yadhharu. So what we did is idgham there. But what we are doing here, we are not saying bunyana, no, we are saying bunyana, right? That bunyanun, sinwanun, qinwanun, ad-dunya are the 4 words in the Quran. Even though there is no sakin followed by yarmalun letters, we don't do idgham. And we pronounce it with izhar, and this izhar is called as izhar al-mutlaq. Not idgham, we will say izhar al-mutlaq, okay? G. Bunyana. Nun will become na here, okay? Bunyana. This is a best practice for all of you. Why? Because many sisters, what they're doing is they either stretching this mad al for 3 or 4 count, or just making it 1 count. So here you get a very good idea that how you pronounce the mad al the same haraka you stretch this alif mad, same haraka for this na also. Bunyana, yana. Okay, it should be very same, not like bunyana, and also not bunyana. No, same, okay, because we are converting tanween here, substituting the tanween into alif maddiya, stretch for 2 haraka. Alayhim bunyana. ربهم أعلم بهم. Ra heavy. ربهم. No extra gunna on this meme. Only idhar. أعلم. Ain again. Clear. أعلم بهم. Don't stretch this أعلم. Okay, just أعلم بهم. Meme sakin again with just idhar. وقف المطلق. You can stop here. قال الذين غلبوا. قال not خال or قال. Okay, قال الذين not ذي. ذين. قال الذين غلبوا. غين is the letter of مستعلية, حروف المستعلية. So what you should do is غا not غا. غلبوا is غلبوا, little heavier, because in the strength of heavy letters, the lesser strength is with this letter kha, ghain, qaf. The more is with the letter ta. Okay, the highest is a ta, then lesser than that is a za, then it is a sa, then dad. I mean, their strength of heaviness just decreases from ta to letter kha. Fine. So yeah, ghain is also heavy letter, so at least little heavier to make that a sound. Okay, gha, not ghalabu. غلبوا غ, not so much heavy like a to, غ, no, little heavy. غلبوا غلبوا, not غ. Okay, I'm saying this because few students pronounce these qaf, ghain and kha so much heavy like a to, dha. To, dha, sad, da, they have a special quality, another quality called as itbaq. With the huruf musta'ala, with the sifat of isti'ala, they also have the sifat of itbaq, so they sound more heavy than the qaf, ghain and kha. Make it little heavier, but don't make it light. Okay, غلبوا, 2 count. على, 2 count for this boo. Okay, غلبوا على أمرهم. Fine, clear. Again, you can see the madul asli, or I can say alif makhsura, followed by hamza in a separate word. Mad due to hamza, stretch it for 4 count. Ala amrihim. Amri, not amri. Amrihim. Again, mim sakin, no extra gunna. There is a lot of idhar shafawi in this lesson as well, right? Amrihim lanattakhidanna. Lanattakhi. Kha little heavier. لنتخذن, not a z, no buzzing sound. نون مشدد كان غنة. عليهم مسجدا. عين clear. عليهم, meme sakin followed by another meme, so idgham. Okay, due to حركة غنة. عليهم مسجدا. Masjida. Many students say this masjida, so make it clear it is a sin, not a z. Masjida. Okay, then becomes ta here. Okay, last ayah of today's lesson.
سيقولون ثلاثة رابعهم كلبهم ويقولون خمسة سادسهم كلبهم رجما بالغيب ويقولون سبعة وثامنهم كلبهم قل ربي أعلم بعدتهم ما يعلمهم إلا قليل فلا تمار فيهم إلا مراء ظاهرا ولا تستفت فيهم منهم أحدا
سيقولون to count ثلاثة رابعهم ثلاثة. You can see there is a letter sa here. If you make a whistling sound, then that will convert into the scene of the word سيقولون. Okay, ثلاثة ra heavier, and you do idgham without any gunna. How to do that? Salasatun becomes salasatur. Okay, that noon sound will not be there as it has got completely merged with the letter ra. Salasatun is wrong. Salasatur. But if you say salasatun and just do izhar, then that will be lehnal khafi. Better you just recite with idgham. Idgham without gunna. ثلاثة رابعهم ra heavier, ain clear, رابعهم كلبهم. Okay, mim sakin here and here, both the places with just izhar shafawi. There is a jim here, waqf al jaiz, you can stop. Okay, ويقولون same word with waw ويقولون قاف and lam for to count خمسة سادسهم خ little heavy, mim sakin with no extra gunna. Here tanween is followed by sin, so you do ikhfa the gunna while hiding its sound in nasal cavity. خمسة سادسهم سادسهم, mim sakin with no extra gunna. Kalbuhum here also, and this kalbuhum you can see is a word used for kalbu means dog, right? Here also you can see kalbuhum used many, I mean 3 times here. So the difference in this word kalbuhum and the qalbuhum is only one letter, a qaf, which many of you mispronounce it right. You convert the qaf in this word by yaquluna, right? You convert that into kaf sometime. This word with the qaf will become, the meaning will become heart. Okay, the heart which we have, heart. And if you mispronounce it and just pronounce that qaf with a kaf, then you're changing the meaning from heart to dog. So there is a great change in the meaning, right? And you can see in the previous ayah we also saw word qulubuhum qalbuhum, qaf was, qalbuhum was also there, right? The qalb was also there, the meaning for the heart. But in those words, if you just change it into kaf, then you're changing it into dog. Complete meaning will be changed of the whole ayah. Astaghfirullah. So be careful with the makhraj. That is the main and important thing in tajweed. That is makhraj. Okay. Kalbuhum. Mim sakin here with no extra gunna. Rajman bil ghaib. Ra heavy. Raj. Jim with the qalqala. Tanween followed by ba. Here we do iqlab. What is the iqlab? Iqlab, you see, that is also is from the word qalb. Qalb is our heart, and that keeps on changing. What it changes is its emotions change. Now we'll be happy, within a second we'll be sad due to some other reason, right? And also the iman in our heart, that also changes. Sometime elevation, sometime again it will go down, again increase, right? Everything in our heart doesn't stay forever. Sometimes it changes, right? Sometime love and sometime hatred, sometimes sad, so it is something that changes. Okay. And so we also know that dua which we say, Ya muqallib al-qulubi thabbit qalbi ala dinik, O turner of the hearts, turn our hearts where? To the itat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ثبت يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبي على دينك, on the deen. Okay, turn our hearts toward the deen. So here also same thing. Iqlab means changing. What changes here is the tanween changes into meme. The noon sakin present in that tanween will convert into meme. So you will not say rajman, instead you will say rajmam, mum. Okay, rajman, no, rajmam. Conversion. Okay, so we say iqlab for this ruling. Rajman, to harika gunna as well. Rajman bil ghaib, bil gha heavy, ghaib qalqala, and here we are doing mad al-leen, that is stretching it for either 2, 4 or 6 count, but we will keep it 4. Okay, and do qalqala, ghaib, gha heavier, don't say ghaib or gaib, okay, غيب. ويقولون, same word repeated here many times, right? With just difference with seen here and here it is wow. ويقولون, pronounce it clearly. سبعة, با قلقلة, سبعين clear. سبعة وثامنهم إدغام to حركة غنة. سبعة وثامنهم ثا, no whistling sound. ثامنهم ميم ساكن, no extra غنة. كلبهم, again same word and here ميم ساكن with إظهار. We will stop here due to this وقف المطلق. قل ربي, see there is lam sakin followed by ra. This both has the makhraj very near to each other, okay? Lam and ra, see, pronounce them together, you will feel that they are from the same makhraj. So idgham will takes place between them. Idgham bain al huruf, they both merge together, where lam will not at all be pronounced because it has completely merged with ra. So the ra will be pronounced for two times. Two times means with tashdeed, obviously not separating them, pronouncing them together like qurra, qurra, okay? Why are we not pronouncing lam? Because it has merged, just like how we did here in where it is here in the thalatha tur, we did not say tun, noon got merged with ra, right? Same way here qul is wrong, qur, okay? Qur rabbi. Ya, mad ya followed by hamza in a separate word, so here you will stretch it for 4 count. Mad al jayz mufasil. Qur rabbi a'lamu, ain clearly. A'lamu bi'iddatihim, again bi'iddatihim. Mim sakin now followed by mim, 2 harika gunna. bi'iddatihim ma ya'lamuhum, ya'lamu, يعلمهم ميم ساكن no extra غنة. إلا قليل, إلا not إلا, okay? إلا to حركة stretching and also tashdid, that should be applied properly. إلا قليل, قليل means lesser, less amount, lesser, less in the quantity, lesser is called as the qalil. But if you say khalil, qaf with the kha sound, then that word will change into the friend. We say na Khalilullah. Khalilullah means the friend of Allah. Kha. Only the change in the makhraj can change the word completely. The meaning will be completely wrong and you're changing the ayah itself with its complete meaning, right? Qalil. If you have a problem with the qaf, correct it, okay? Not Khalil, it is illa qalil. Stop here. There is a sign of stopping with madul arid li sukun, stretching it either for 2 count or 4 or 6, like illa qalil, 2 count. Illa qalil, 4 count. In this way 6 count you can stretch, okay? فلا تماري فيهم, فلا تو حركة لام, تماري فيهم, تما ما فتو حركة, را كسرة will be light, فيهم تو حركة في, okay? ميم ساكن with no extra غنة. فلا تماري فيهم إلا, not إلا again, إلا مراء ظاهرا. Mirara heavier, and also you can see mad al wajib muttasil, 4 count stretching, mad due to hamza and tanween followed by dha. You will do ikhfa. Ikhfa, the nasalization of ikhfa will sound heavier because the dha is a heavy letter and no buzzing sound to this dha, okay? Run here will become raw, heavier. While stopping, as you can see, there is a stopping sign. And usually we don't stop at this point, but if you stop, that is okay. If you want to continue, then you will recite dha here round with the dogam. Okay, إلا مراء ظاهرا. Okay, that ikhfa sound should be clear. مراء ظاهرا. But if you want to continue there, إلا مراء ظاهرا ولا تستفتي, ولا lam to count, tastafti. There are seen in fa, the letter of hams with sakin, and 2 tas here. Tastafti. Okay, same timing for the sa and fa. Tastafti fihim, fihim. Stretch this fi. Mim sakin followed by mim do idgham. Fihim minhum. Noon sakin, no extra gunna. Mim sakin also no extra gunna. Minhum ahada. Ha, very sharp. Okay. Okay. Alhamdulillah. So we completed learning third page of Surah Al-Kahf. If no questions, let's end the meeting. Okay? Yes. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاكم الله خيرا.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
إياك خير.